Hey there, I wanted to take a few minutes today to introduce you to the newest player in Power Automate connectors, and that is Spinpanel. So you can see here I've rated it 4.5 stars. It's a pretty cool connector. To be perfectly honest, I have never heard of Spinpanel prior to this morning when I saw they released a connector over the weekend. Spinpanel is aimed at Microsoft partners, and it allows partners to help sell, deploy, manage, and automate Microsoft Cloud solutions. So the use case that I put in here, I thought this was really interesting. Looking at the 22 actions, which you can see below here, you are able as a partner to really automate a lot of things. So the first thing I thought of is, what if you are a managed services provider and you are providing customer service support for a customer? Maybe a ticket comes in through Jira or one of the other connectors that has a presence in Power Automate. That could be the trigger of an entire flow, which includes some actions in the Spinpanel software platform, such as I need to add someone as a new user. I want to add them to a specific Microsoft 365 group or groups. I also want to license them for specific products. And maybe I also want to remove licenses for other things. So there's so many actions here that you could automate all of that. And typically it's a pretty manual process. If any of you are managing your Microsoft 365 licenses, users, etc., it's a manual thing to do. This is a really cool way to automate some of that. And if you intersperse that with approvals too, I mean, you could have a really nice flow that has some checks and balances within it. So if you want, you can click on website and get some information about Spinpanel. Now, this is not free. Looking at the pricing page, it looks like your pricing starts at $750 per tenant per month, and it goes as high as $60 per tenant per month. It depends what you need it to do. So please feel free to come here, check it out, see if it sounds interesting. You can also take a look at the vendor documentation. I've linked to the API documentation here. So if you want to really dive in and see more details about it, you can certainly do that. So that's Spinpanel, 4.5 stars, really good connector, and I really like what they're bringing to the space here. So if you're a Microsoft partner and you manage customers' Microsoft 365 systems, this is a really interesting thing to take a look at. So let me know what you think if you've used it, and I'd love to hear more.